Good morning, friends. I hope everyone is doing well. I request everyone to watch my videos in a sequence for better understanding. If you really like my teaching and my efforts, please press the like button, share the videos with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and also press the bell button to get the regular updates. In this video, I want to discuss one of the gate question which came in the year 2014. First, let me read out the question, then we will discuss it. An IP router with maximum transmission unit is 1500 bytes has received an IP packet of size 4404 bytes with an IP header length as 20 bytes. The value of the relevant fields in the header of the third fragment generated by the router for this packet are. Now, this question is related to fragmentation. Will you accept it or not? Yes, because the packet is generated as 4404 bytes, but the maximum transmission means the maximum packet size can be transferred using the router is 1500 bytes. So, you have to make it into small packets of size 1500 bytes so that it can be transferred using this network. Okay, so what they are asking, if you do the fragmentation, they are asking the third fragment's value, the header value will consist of what? They have asked the three values. One is that the header will consist of lot of information, source address, destination address, all this information will be there, but however they have asked only three informations. One is the more fragment bit, what is the value, and what is the datagram length value, what is the offset value, meaning is that fragment offset. So they have given four options. We have to choose the right answer for this question. So now we will discuss it. The IP router can able to send a packet of 1500 bytes maximum. So total length of the packet the router can send is 1500 bytes. Out of the 1500 bytes, 20 bytes are allocated for the header. So then how many bytes you can send? 1480 bytes you can send it. Will you accept with me or not? Now, the thing is that you need to verify whether 1480 bytes is divisible by 8 or not, because it consists of fragment offset also. That is what they are asking. Fragment offset will tell what? Fragment offset will say before this fragment how many bytes of data was transmitted. Am I right or wrong? If you look at the IPv4 header format, you will have the total length field which is equal to 16 bits. Fragment offset is equal to 13 bits. Now what is the meaning of this total length? It will tell the total length of the packet consists of header plus data. And fragment offset will specify that how many bytes of data was transmitted before this fragment. So this is 16 bits and this is 13 bits. To store the fragment offset of that much information, you have to divide the data, whatever you are transmitting should be 8. Am I right? You have to divide the whatever the data you are transmitting, divide by 8 and keep that value in the fragment offset. Okay? Are you able to understand? And another information they have asked in this question. Another one is more fragment. Now what is the use of this more fragment flag? We have three flags. One is 0, always it will be 0, and we have DF and we have MF. DF means don't fragment the packet, and MF means whether more fragments are there or not. What is meant by more fragments? After this packet, any more fragments are there or not. So it will be useful to you to identify the lost fragment. Am I right or wrong? The lost fragment value will consist of value 0 for the MF bit. For other fragments, the MF value will be equal to 1. So, and what they are asking? The total size of the datagram of the third fragment. These are the three information they are asking. So now we will check it. Can we send 1480 bytes of data of 4404 bytes of the information? We need to check how we can verify whether it is divisible by 8 or not. We have to verify. Can you tell me 8 ones are 8, then you will have 6 and 8 68, 8 eights are 64 and you have 4 as the remainder, and it will become 40. 8 5s are 40. So 1480 is successfully divisible by 8 and you are getting the quotient as 185. Okay, so please remember this value. Okay, now tell me one thing. This is the first fragment you are sending. Am I right or wrong? Because you need to send a data of 4404 bytes of information. Out of 4404 bytes, you need to have a 20 bytes of header. Am I right or wrong? Then remaining how much data you need to send? 4384 bytes of data you need to send and 20 bytes of the header. Okay, so now please listen. The fragment offset for the first one will be how much? For the fragment of 1, for the fragment 1, the fragment offset value will be 0 because before this fragment 0 bytes of information has been transferred related to this packet because this is the first fragment. Okay, and MF value will be how much? Can you tell? Which is equal to 1 because after this there are more fragments will come and remaining things is okay because we need to worry about the fragment offset 3. Okay, fragment 3 we have to verify. And can you tell me what is the total length of data we are sending? 1500 bytes. Okay, that is what the datagram length. Now come to the fragment 2. Fragment 2 also I will send again 1480 bytes of information. Okay, and 20 bytes is the header. So fragment offset for this one, can you tell me, will be equal to 185. Why it's so? Can you tell me? Because this is the fragment 2. Before fragment 2, fragment 1 was sent whose size is 1480 bytes of data was transmitted. So 1480 by 8 which is equal to 185. That value will be there in this fragment 2. So before this fragment 185 into 8 bytes of data was transmitted. Okay, and MF will be what? Can you tell me? Is equal to 1 because you need to send 4384 bytes. But how much bytes of data you have sent? 1480 into 14 into 2 you have sent less than 4384. So you need to send the remaining bytes of data. So you need another fragment. And what is the datagram length for this one? 1500 bytes. Now can you tell me how many bytes of information you have sent till now? 1480 plus 1480 bytes you have sent. Can you perform the addition? Which is equal to 0 plus 16 then 9, 2960 bytes of information you sent out of 4384 bytes. So can you tell me what is the remaining value? 4384 minus 2960 is equal to 4 minus 0 is 4, 8 minus 6 is 2, 3 means 13 minus 9 is equal to 4 and 1. 1424 bytes of information you need to send in third fragment. Can I erase this one? So in fragment 3 you need to send 1424 bytes of data and 20 bytes of the header. Now you can ask me one thing, sir, why you are sending 1424 bytes? You need to verify whether 1424 is divisible by 8 or not. When I will check after this any more fragments are there, then only I need to check whatever the amount of data we are sending is divisible by 8. But however, if you see that I need to send 4404 bytes, I have already sent with fragment 1, fragment 2, fragment 3. So this is the last fragment. Will you accept with me or not? So if this is the last fragment, can you tell me what is the MF value? MF value will be 0 because after this fragment, there are no more fragments you need to send. So MF value is equal to 0. We got the one information, MF information we got. Now can you tell me what is the datagram length or total length? 1424 bytes of data and 20 bytes of header. So you are sending 1444 total size of this fragment. So datagram length also we got. Now can you tell me the third information? Let me write MF value is equal to 0 and datagram length is equal to 1444. Can you tell me what is the fragment offset for this one? Before this packet or before this fragment, you send fragment 1 and fragment 2. The total size of them is 2960. Am I right? So if you divide by 8, you will get 370. So 370 into 8 bytes of information have been transferred before this fragment 3. That is the meaning of the fragment offset value. Now can you tell me what is the right answer? We got the MF value, datagram length value we got, fragment offset. So MF value is equal to 0 is matching. Datagram, excuse me, datagram length is 1444 is matching. Offset value is also 370. So it is matching with this one. However, we need to verify whether what about the remaining options. Option B is wrong because why it is? It is saying MF bit value is equal to 1. So option B is wrong. Option C is also wrong. Option D, MF value they are saying correct, but the datagram length they are saying 1424 and offset also they are saying wrong. So option D is wrong. So the right answer for this question is option A. So I hope you have understood how I solved this question. If you still have any doubts related to this question, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to answer your doubts in less than 24 hours. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day.